The Ugandan government stated that by March 2013, every SIM card in the country would need to be registered with the authorities. If it wasn't, that SIM card would be cancelled and the holder would lose their mobile number forever.
Welcome to Uganda!
How do you get 7 million people to register their MTN SIM cards rather than the competitors? People in larger Uganda don't have physical addresses. There are no street names, no house numbers, and the vast majority don't even have ID cards or passports. So when MTN launched 13 years ago, it gave Ugandans something they had never had before: an identity. Their mobile number became their lifeline to friends and family, their business address, and the place where someone could always find you. So, to illustrate how drastic losing your number and your identity could be, we invented a fictional character called Steven, who was desperately trying to track down his old friend David Ddumba, so he could tell him some very, very exciting news. We started small by placing posters in and around MTN's head office to get the employees to start creating a buzz. But that was just the beginning. The next day, the following ad appeared in all major newspapers. Steven was starting to get desperate, so he turned to the most far-reaching media in Uganda: radio.
David Ddumba, are you listening? This is Steven, your old housemate. I've done this radio ad because I can't track you down. You have just inherited 250 million shillings. David, 250 million shillings. So call me now. I really need to talk to you, man. I'm getting desperate. Call me on 077-549-4692 now.
But Steven still hadn't found his man, so he made his message as big as he could. By now, we had the whole of Uganda looking for David Ddumba. DJs and celebrities were talking about him, and the campaign went viral on blogs and Facebook. Of course, we expected people to phone the number on the advertising, so we set up Steven's girlfriend, who would take the calls as Steven was out following up leads or sleeping after spending the whole night on the phone. These are some of the reactions we got.
Many of the journalists from local TV stations phoned in. A lot of people wanted to know if the ad was real. Others suggested we publish a photo of David.
We even had people calling from as far away as Sudan to find out what all the fuss was about. And of course, there were 1 or 2 people trying to scam poor Steve by claiming they were the real David Ddumba. It was time to pull back the curtain.
Don't be like David. Register your MTN SIM card so that friends will always be able to get in touch with you. Your MTN number is your identity.
Everyone got the message. Don't be like David Ddumba. Register your MTN SIM and you won't lose your identity.
MTN, everywhere you go.